So how did it go?
Great. It's a straightforward case. A person with high sugars, we treated him with some medications. He's much better.
Exactly. Do you mind if I give you a little feedback?
Sure.
I think you did a great job with the blood sugars. You brought them down quickly. I think you understood diabetes very well when you were presenting the case to me. I noticed a few things on the discharge instructions, though. How do you think you did on the discharge instructions?
Oh, pretty good. He came in on the same medications he came out on.
That's
Pretty straightforward.
It's kind of easy. I agree. When I look through the discharge orders and I see that you put him on the same medications, do you remember why he came into the hospital?
High sugars.
High blood sugars, yes, but why were his blood sugars high?
Because of diabetes.
Yes, that's true too. But why was his diabetes out of control?
Non-compliance with medications.
Exactly. He can't afford his medications.
Oh.
So if you send him home on the same medications, he's probably going to do what?
Come back in.
Come back because he can't afford them in the first place. So I think one of the things that I want you to look at and think about as you're doing all the discharge instructions are, why did the patient come into the hospital in the first place? And then what could I do to help it so that I fix those problems so they don't bounce back to the hospital again? So probably the next few patients that we discharge together, we'll sit down and go through the discharge instructions together, and I'll ask you those questions. So what's going to make them bounce back, and what can we do to change that?
Okay, sounds great.